take control of fate now. I control my flow, and I know that I'll be great. How putting on a show.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. John Means will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Lindor leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, 1 down, 1 down.
Hit out towards second. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Sean Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Get too excited. Keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
2 down now.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning.
In now for the Reds, Sean Brown. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuña's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac.
Now at the plate, Sean Brown. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Here we go.
Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Striding in, Sean Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 2, Adam Eaton.
This is skied into short left center. Brown is there for it. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
take our leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
6-4 the outcome today. The Reds win the opener here in the division series. John Means is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
The shortstop.
At the plate, this umpire, it's ball 3 now.
Hey, I need you right here. One time. No,
and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Two on here with 1 man out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here it is on 3-0. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, Sean Brown. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in
First and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
back up the middle.
Right here,
and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, attaboy, nice hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy, hey now.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Reds lead this one 3-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Alexi Villanueva.
Come on, guys.
The third baseman, Alexi Villanueva.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Settling in now, Sean Brown. He singled his last time up.
Sean Brown.
Let him fly.
Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Over the bullpen and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides with pop.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Braves 1. Digging in once again, Sean Brown. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
The batter.
Standing in, Mitch Garver. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches. you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Garver goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Daniel Palka now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up now, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ozzie Albies.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Striding in once again, Sean Brown will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Acuna's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(10-3) at the end of this contest. The Cincinnati Reds get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Masahiro Tanaka takes home the win.
Max Fried struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Mike Soroka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
John Brown.
Pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Brantley going back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Now at the plate, Sean Brown. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Rip up there. Let's go.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly.
Run it out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Sean Brown. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to...
He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Brantley. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Come on, big guy.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Go, 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 slide, slide.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Ready now, Mitch Garver. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Mitch Garver.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment.
Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in now, Sean Brown. He reached base on an error and later came. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Braves have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. Mike Soroka earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the...
The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Acuna digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Sean Brown. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center.
Go on, go two.
Castellanos ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Stepping in for the Braves, Michael Brantley. Now the payoff pitch home. The first baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now at the plate, Alexi Villanueva.
The third baseman, Alexi Villanueva.
Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to trying to pick things up where he left off. Sean Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last.
Hey, see him driving right back to the pitcher. Huh, now?
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Settling in now, Sean Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got
here to regroup.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is under it, 2 gone.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hardworking crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.